Well, hello everybody. This does happen to be Paul Pease from The Etc. Show with Paul Pease and Psycho's Platters. And the reason why I'm going off and I'm filming this quick little video here is just to let you guys know that, you know what? I didn't even realize until today that I have posted 100 videos on YouTube. And to me, that is a small, minor accomplishment. YouTube has been basically a wonderful godsend, I think, to hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people. Where else are you going to find strange little shows like mine, okay, or music videos, or comedy bits, or people filming their kids or pets doing strange things? YouTube is pretty much, I just like the freedom of it. I never got yelled at for any of my videos. I know that, if there's nudity, obviously, that's a big no-no. Damn. No, I'm just kidding. But I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate all 67 people that happen to be subscribed to this channel. We're getting there, guys. I've been on for 2 years now with the Etc. Show with Paul Pease, and then Psycho's Platters is about 6 months old for my music sites, my music opinion on thrift shop finds there. And like I said, I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate you guys watching, and I thank you. And I do once again simply say, please spread the word about this channel, okay, about my shows, because you guys are on the ground level of something. I just have a feeling, I know it's been 2 years. They say patience comes to those who wait. We keep trying here. We keep trying to make things more interesting and inventive as best as I can. Health concerns and stuff like that on and off have kept me from doing some of the things that I wanted to do, but it's not going to keep me out of the game. I used to be a former radio disc jockey, in case maybe you can't tell. I did work about 12 years ago, 11, 12 years ago on Chicago radio on a nice 5,000 watt station. Yeah, I know, right? 88.1 WCRX is where I got started. And then after that, for about 5 years, I was a commercial announcer. I would do commercials on and off for those 5 years for a small AM station that, pretty much no longer exists anymore, WMCW out of Harvard, Illinois. And then I came down here and briefly, and I mean briefly, worked for a station called Kerm Radio in Rogers, Arkansas. Worked there for about a month. Needless to say, obviously, me and the Colonel were not a great fit. Oh well, too bad. I'll find myself hopefully somewhere down the line on radio again. You know why? Because I love doing it, or even television for that matter. Yes, ever since I was a little kid, I have had some aspirations of getting a talk show. At this point, I'm not entirely sure if that'll ever happen. I hope so. I'm going to be 46 years old here, so maybe I'm a little late in my dreams, but I don't care. I remember when I was a little kid, in the early 70s, growing up and watching people like Merv Griffin and Mike Douglas. Those were my two favorites pretty much. And, and Dinah Shore and a few other people that were on at the time. Even Phil Donahue in his early days before he kind of went a little out there. So, I love doing this. I love being able to try to entertain and educate. That is the reason why I do these shows. Etc. Show, of course, being for general news, and Psycho's Platters because I love music so much, and I am a record geek. I don't care. I'm proud to say it. It's beautiful. But like I said, please spread the word on this channel. I want this to go somewhere, okay? When I was a little kid, and maybe some of you that are around my age had transistor radios like me, I used to go off and say, I wish I was the man in the radio. Get it? Because you're a little kid and you don't know where the sound's coming from, right? So you think it's a little guy in there. Well, that's kind of my aspirations, not only to be the little man on the radio, but I want to be somebody that's, I don't know, minorly well-known, medium well-known. I had some people when I was in radio school at Columbia College in Chicago. They would go off and say, I want to be the next Howard Stern. I want to be the next Mancow. This was, remember, 2000, 2001, right? Little trivia note, by the way, this will get you. In several of my classes, if you remember watching Saturday Night Live, Horatio Sands was one of my classmates. Yeah, go figure. Nice guy, too. He probably wouldn't remember me from Adam, but me and him had small, quick conversations over the few months that we were in class together. But I would go off and I'd say, no, I want to be the next, if anything, Bob Stroud. And people would go, who the hell's Bob Stroud? Bob Stroud was one of those type of DJs, and maybe your stations up there or around wherever you're living happen to have one of these guys that's like a professor at College of Rock and Roll Knowledge. The guy that would not only introduce the songs, but would explain a quick little fact about him or something like that. That's me. I soak the stuff up like a sponge. I have since I pretty much was in junior high. I've been doing this. I have reference books for things that I need to look up really quick. Of course, Google helps a great deal. Thank God for Google, too. I wish I was sponsored by Google and YouTube and Yahoo, but that'll probably never happen. But I just wanted to thank you guys so far for helping me to achieve 100 videos. Is this my 101st? Yeah, I guess it is now, isn't it? So how about for the next 100? Cheers, everybody. I wish it was sponsored by Krispy Kreme, but it's not. If you guys are watching this right now, stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a new Psycho Platter episode. So remember, kids, please subscribe to the Etc. Show with Paul Pease or Psycho's Platters, or both. You guys will get a kick out of it. And also, I have Facebook pages of both shows up. I know I don't mention it very much, but I'm going to start mentioning it a lot more, okay? Because this old man here, I believe I have one more shot at doing greatness, if you can call it that. And I want to do it. All right? I'm good at what I do. I know I am. I'm not perfect, but I'm good at what I do. And if I make you guys think or laugh when you watch the videos, then guess what? I did my job, didn't I? All right. Take care. God bless. Rock on. New Psycho Platters coming up in a minute.